DJI just released a brand new RS4 and RS4 Pro, and in today's video we're going to talk about all the new features and also compare it against the previous RS3 Pro, put it through some tests and much more. So let's get into it. Now the RS4 Pro and the RS3 Pro share a very similar design. You can see I have the RS4 Pro on the left and on the right I have the RS3 Pro. From the perspective, they look very similar to each other. The arm lengths are the same. Of course, there are big improvements compared both of them, but they are not as major as you would think by just looking at it from the outside. Now, most of the arms are the same length as it was in the previous one. However, with the RS4 Pro, you now get this new extended tilt axis arm, which allows you to calibrate a lot longer cameras, and it just overall gives you more of a flexibility. Even though, like I said, the arm lengths are the same, you get a 20% increased motor torque with the RS4 Pro, which is just great when you have a heavier setup and it can just handle the balancing a lot better. Now the RS4 and RS4 Pro also get their brand new 2nd gen native vertical mount. That allows you to mount the camera vertically directly from its own setup, so you don't have to purchase extra accessories in order to make it work. All you have to do is loosen the knob in the back, press the release button, and it comes off and you can turn it around and put it vertically. That is great for those who film a lot of vertical content, so it's just an overall nice upgrade. The RS4 Pro now has this brand new toggle on the left side, which allows you to change your joystick functionality from gimbal control to zoom. That's because the RS4 Pro now supports more than one focus motor. And that's because it's using the same fizz motors as you get with the Focus Pro. If you want to find out more information, I made a video about the Focus Pro and the link will be down in the description. But this now takes those motors for the RS4 Pro with the LiDAR, of course, and you can now have more than one motor, which is great. You can have one for zoom and one for focus, and all you have to do is just change the toggle and you can use the joystick to make that change. With the previous one, all you had was just one motor, and of course you could set it up to be in whatever, and it wasn't necessarily set up to be for anything specific unless you of course had the LiDAR. The focus motors now also take a 15mm rod, which was previously 12mm, which is a lot more universal, a lot more versatile. Other than that, the whole setup, it looks very similar to each other. It has that same 1.8 touchscreen color display with the same joystick. With the RS4 Pro, you now get a brand new calibration mode, and that is called car mount. Previously with the RS3 Pro, you had a normal and super smooth, but now with this one, DJI completely changed that, and now you have a handheld option and a car mount mode. The car mount mode allows you to do a better calibration when you have the gimbal mounted upside down on a car mount or any type of rig. It just overall gives you better performance than just the previous super smooth. Now the smaller RS4 also got some new updated features, some new improvements. It gets a lot of the same updated features as you get with the RS4 Pro, but of course being a much smaller size, a lot more compact for much smaller setups. Where you do get a lot of new features, such as a brand new Teflon coating on its arms, which allows you to have a lot more smoother balancing. Because of its plastic shaped design, it was just a lot stiffer when you wanted to balance the gimbal, but now it would just be a lot more smoother, very similar to how it is with the carbon fiber arms that you get on the RS4 Pro. You also get that same extended tilt axis arm, which is just great for having longer setups. The RS4 also gets a new RSA port, which is great for mounting other accessories if you want to put it on a car mount, if you want to have some sort of a wireless control or connectivity using aftermarket products. The RS4 and the RS4 Pro are using their 4th generation stabilization algorithm, which is just a lot more powerful, a lot more stronger. So if you have an iPhone setup on this, or you have a giant camera setup with the big cine lenses and stuff, you're not really gonna run with issues. It has great performance, it's very practical, very functional, and so yeah, DJI is just nailing it when it comes to all the setups. Like they have, you know, they've been upgrading this setup for many years now, and every single time this just gets a lot more updates, a lot more improvements. You get better auto locks, you get better power support, you get better grip battery life. So overall, you are getting a lot when it comes to this package. Now the prices are unknown. I don't have any pricing with me available, but I don't think it's gonna have much of a change compared to the previous RS3 Pro. Well, that concludes my review on the RS4 Pro. I gotta say, I've been using this for a few weeks now, and just the overall performance and its handling is really good. I actually missed using something like the RS4 Pro. I ended up even purchasing an FX3 for this, but I've been using the Ronin 4D for a few months now, and that's been kind of like my main running on camera setup. But it was good to get back to something like a one-handed gimbal unit like this, and yeah, it's pretty good. So thank you guys for watching. If you did like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I have a lot more DJI and other contents coming soon. If you want to check out the video about the Focus Pro, the link will be down in the description, or you can click right here. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.